Hey there, YouTube. We're here today. I'm coming at you from lovely Alberta, Canada, in Edmonton, actually. We're going to talk about USPSA stuff. There's been some news recently, some shakeups, and I think it's worth going through it. I haven't been talking about it much because I, wanted to give this new board a chance to get some stuff done. So let's talk through what's happened and what we can expect for the rest of the year. First, it looks like Donna Webb got fired. Donna Webb's the managing director of USPSA. Now, the statement that was put out was like, oh, we're thanking her for her service and she's decided to leave. I suspect there's a lot more to that story. I would not believe that there's that she just up and decided to leave. She's not really employable at this kind of salary that she made for USPSA. So something happened. It's not really clear what, but Donna Webb is out. Now, this is a good thing. It's a very positive step forward. She's running the organization. She kind of, in a sense, stands in the way of taking care of some other problems that the organization has. So it's very, very good that the board got rid of Donna. Whatever mechanism they used to do it or however the negotiations went, I don't know. I wasn't privy to that, but it's a good thing that they got rid of her for sure. Now, it also, we've gotten to the point now, we've seen enough stuff come out. I do not believe Scott Arnberg will be coming back as the Area 3 director. I think there was an opportunity to make that happen if Yeaman was maybe the key man. They did not pull it off. They did not get Scott back. I don't think Scott's coming back. So instead, we'll have someone else from Area 3, a guy named Andy Erickson joining the board if he hasn't already. That's a really bad thing. The people that have a problem with what USPSA has done, especially the people in Area 3 that don't like that Scott Arnberg was removed as their area director. I don't think this is going to be a good thing for them. I don't think they're going to like it. And I'm not sure what's going to happen with the Area 3 match that's on the books, but whatever. I don't know what's going to happen with that. It's disappointing that Scott's not coming back. That's for sure. Now, with the discipline issues that have been going on the last couple months, now you've seen out in public, Corncob, the Area 4 director, the interim Area 4 director. People have seen him out in public talking a lot. I think there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with the Area 2 and Area 8 director. That'd be Hotdog and Grinfuck. Those two dudes, they appear to be throwing up a lot of chaff. Like just reading through the minutes and the information that I can suss out, it's like the Georgia section coordinator who was on the channel a few weeks ago talking about how they were wanting to discipline him at USPSA. I think that stuff is coming from Leighton and Russell. That's usually what they'll do. Like they've clearly run the organization into the ground. They've got huge problems now. A lot of this because of decisions that Leighton's made. And what they're doing now is just like, oh, that guy, it's his fault. Like we need to hammer this dude because they're bad and they're doing a bad thing. It's just a distraction technique. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's what guys like Leighton do. If they don't have anything to say, they'll just talk about some other issue and act like it's the most important thing in the world. Unfortunately, it appears the interim Area 4 director and the Area 5 director are falling for this. And I think they both voted to suspend the Georgia section coordinator from the organization over comments he made in a live chat that nobody read and nobody cared about. So that's a very, very bad sign. It's looking like this year in the elections, like the Area 4 and the Area 5 guy, well, I mean, it'd be way better to replace them because they are not the type of people that understand what's going on with USPSA. If they're looking at the problems that USPSA has now and they're looking to kick people out of the organization to solve those problems, they're probably not understanding what it is they should be doing. Now, I think for a lot of the people, like the protest stuff, we're like, hey, we're protesting USPSA. We're going to do this until they change what they're doing. They're kind of sitting back and looking like, oh, USPSA is not going to change. And if you look at the board, like there's guys on the board that I like. And if you look at what's come out of the board, what's been said publicly, it's like those guys have not delivered enough into the public that you could really say anything. If somebody's like, I haven't seen the changes I want from USPSA, it's like, that's totally fair. They haven't done anything. They haven't, like, nothing's been fixed, really. Like, they fired Donna so far. That's it. Like, they haven't fixed anything. Not that people have seen. So if that's people's opinion, and that's a lot of people's opinions, they're going to keep protesting. And maybe, like I said, maybe it's moved beyond protest to where they're just like, okay, like, whatever. Like, I'm done with USPSA. And that's a sad thing. It is. So they had a lot of opportunities this year to really push things in a forward direction. I don't think that's going to happen at this point. Not as positive as they could have. But in the interim elections, those are going to be critical, because if we can get a good couple area directors from Area 4 and Area 5 and replace the morons that were put on in the interim, that would be very, very helpful. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. I'll keep an eye on the USPSA stuff. We haven't given up hope. They could fix it if they wanted to. They just have to want to.